I remember I was about 11 years old and we were in the Philippines, and my friends and I, we were going to go to a swimming pool. So about 8 of us went down to the pool, and it was really fun. We swam around and did things in the pool, as always, diving and cannonball and all that great kind of stuff, and making good memories and hot dogs. Oh my gosh, it was great. And then I remember I was walking down on near the pool and someone screamed, and I looked back, and one of my friends was on his back, and they were pumping his chest. I didn't quite understand what was going on. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know how bad. And American kid in the Philippines, like we were, like many of us were, and they were pumping his stomach, and he wasn't responding. And I remember his mother was there, and he passed. I had no idea. And the next day I learned that he passed, and then I was really down, and I tried to tell my father how I felt about that, and he had some good words of wisdom. But I remember the most though is he took me for a walk, and that was rare for our dads back in those days, right? But we went for a long walk, and I got to talk about, because when you're 11, you think you live forever, and I realized very shortly, in a very harsh lesson, you don't live forever, right? And I got to talk about how I felt about that, and my feelings, and he didn't say a word. My dad just listened to me the whole time, which was very rare too. And I got a chance to just really get it out, how I felt about the situation, and I'll never see my friend ever again. He's gone. And I remember that, and it was really a hard hit. And then the next year, I went to school, and I was 12 years old then, and my good friend Merle, she didn't come to school. So I asked what happened to her, where's she at? And there was a fire in their house, and she was 12, like me. I found out that she hid under her bed, and of course the smoke and flames got to her. But that was a hard-hitting thing too. And again, went home depressed, told my father about it, and we did another walk, and that was his way of letting me cope. I mean, men back then, they weren't really huggers and stuff like that. It just wasn't the way they expressed their love. At least my father and his friends didn't express love that way. But the walks were really, I would say, therapeutic, I guess, So it let me get out my feelings, and so like 2 friends in 2 years, like, wow, And so this is where we have the advantage as well, being our age. We've been through things. We've seen some friends go in easy ways. We've seen some friends go in harder ways. And to have someone tell these stories like this, but in their full length, I gave you my abbreviated version, but in their full length to talk about this, it would really be a great channel to come and listen to hear about life in somebody else's shoes, what they went through, how they feel today. I mean, these are things that really matter. Your experience over 50, over 60, over 70, they have value. And the problem is that we are 34% of the population in America, but yet we're severely underrepresented on YouTube. And just experiences like this would draw people to say, I want to see what Joe is saying today, what Margaret is saying today about her life. And it would attract people like honey to bees. The problem is that we're not doing it. We're worried about how we look, or make sure it's the right lighting, or whatever it is. We're holding ourselves back. We are standing in our own way. The biggest obstacle to us is us, because your camera is your phone. Your microphone is your phone. Your recording device is your phone. It's all there in your pocket. You have everything you need for a YouTube channel, except for the will to do it. When you do go, like we all go, we should hear your stories. On YouTube, it's recorded forever. So your family can see you, your grandkids can see you, great grandkids can see you. You're always gonna be there in some form or fashion where people can always say, hey, this is so-and-so, hear his story. hear her story. You understand? But the first step must come for you. And that's why I keep trying to convey to my friends out there, come into our community down there. Come into the community. Start your channel down there. I and others can show you how to do it. But your voice should be out there. Should be shared for all. When you go, we should know as much about you as you allow. It shouldn't be just gone and we don't know nothing about you at all. Because your experiences can help out so many other people in this life. It's amazing if you just give it a try. You'll be amazed how many people you can help out in your life. But you have to make that first step. It's never too late to press record. Also, too, I want to tell you about a great book I'm reading right now by David Brooks. It's a great book, and what it's called is The Secret Mountain, The Quest for a Moral Life. And I like to read a few pages a day. It's going to be relatable to you 100%. You'll see what I mean when you get it. If you want the book too, link down below, link down there, get the book. You'll see what I mean. It's an awesome book. It hits hard. It hits right on target. You guys take care. I'll see you in the community.